In this session, we are going to discuss about different editors available for Python coding or Python scripting. Now over here, we are having two different format of editors. One is our normal code editor and another one is the IDE, that stands for Integrated Development Environment. So let's see what is the difference between these two terminologies and which one should we go with. These are the two URLs through which you will get a list of IDEs and normal code editors. So what are the IDEs available for Python, rather they are free or not, and on which platform they can be used. Same way, what are the normal code editors for Python and rather they are free or not, and on which platform they can be used. So just go through these two URLs and just select any IDE or code editor as per your choice. What are the code editors? So these are the normal editors that we have seen on most of the operating systems. These can be Notepad, Notepad++, Sublime Text, Atom, Vim, Nano. So these are the different normal code editors, I can say, available on the respective operating systems. Now, what are the pros and cons of using code editors in the context of Python language? So these code editors are lightweight and fast. They can be easily customized using different plugins and different themes, and definitely they are flexible, like they are not associated with specific language or frameworks. And I think the learning curve over here will be very easy. Cons can be like they are limited in the features, like they do not allow, let's say, debugging or version control, or they do not allow to work with the terminal. So using the Notepad++ or Notepad, you cannot directly work with the terminal, or maybe you need plugins for this kind of the functionalities. For IDEs, so you might have heard these names like PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Spider. These are the IDEs available for Python. Again, what are the pros and cons? So they contain comprehensive feature set, like they allow debugging, code completion, version control, and so many other functionalities within that environment. So you don't need to go and sometimes these IDEs are available for specific languages. For an example, PyCharm is mostly available for Python, though they do have other plugins and functionalities for other languages as well, but PyCharm is especially used for Python. And cons, that can be like resource intensive, as they contain so many features and functionalities. They require some larger spaces and may sometimes slow down on older machine or large projects. Steeper learning curve, because they contain multiple features, so you need to go through each and every features and functionalities to attain some kind of the requirement. Now, which editor to choose? So basically, I will suggest that we should go with IDE. And if you are a beginner, or rather you are a beginner or at any level in your programming journey, we can start with the IDEs. But yeah, apart from that, Notepad or Notepad++ or any other simple code editor will work for these entire Python programming classes. Apart from that, if the projects are small to medium, we can go ahead with Sublime Text, which provides more flexibility and speed. For complex projects, IDEs like Visual Studio Code or PyCharm or Spider provide more robust performance and functionalities. Scientific computing, so for that, Spider and Jupyter Notebook are most widely used. Web development, again, PyCharm and VS Code are most widely used. But for this entire Python programming class, or all the Python programming sessions, we are going to work with Visual Studio Code. So in the next session, we are going to see that how to set up Visual Studio Code for the Python programming language. So before we start that particular session, I will request you all to download Visual Studio Code on your respective operating system. Now, if you are using Windows or Mac operating system, it will be very easy. Just go to Visual Studio Code website and download the binaries of your respective operating system. And in the context of Linux, you might need to run the command like sudo apt install code, or you might need to first enable snap package manager, and then you can run the code like sudo snap install code. So this way you can download and install VS Code on your respective operating system. Yeah, so that's it.